Check. How does that sound? Because I unbalanced it so far to the left because the right channel was just sounded like garbage. Check. Check. A little better on the other side. Check. Check. Oh. Yeah. Check. One, two. Check 1, 2 on the audio. Check 1, 2. Check. Check. Check 1, 2. Well, it's something. One, two. 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, check. 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 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, check. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2 check. Okay, well, that's as good as we're going to get, I think. What was the final score of that? All right, Tiger fans, we are trying our best to get our audio functional so you can listen to us on the broadcast. We know we are having major audio issues. We're not sure exactly what the problem is. We have tried a number of different solutions, but the good thing is you got to see at least part of that stream of the first set, which the Tigers won. So it's going to sound a little bit like we're talking out of a tin can or from your mom's dryer or something like that. But, hey, we do have audio now, and the Tigers take set number 1, 25-18, as they get set for set number 2. So Lincoln coming into this contest 16-7 overall. They were 3-2 in league play this year under Coach Eddie J. Chacon. The Lancers, the Lincoln Lancers, one of a couple schools named the Lancers here in Colorado. And Erie will switch sides here as Lincoln will have first serve in this second set. And Aaliyah Hodison will be the server here for the Lancers. This one floated to the back row. Olsen will dig. Set up far side for Michelson. She'll lean back, give it a whack, and gets the kill. And so Peyton Michelson starts off set number 2 with a quick kill here for the Tigers. And now Kate Sebesta will go back to serve. Sebesta zips into the back row. Picked up there. Lincoln on the attack from the near side. Cross-court hit. That's dug out by the Tigers. Now it's Michelson again, blocked but out, and so a kill for Maya Michelson. Her second already of the set, and the Tigers lead it 2-0. As Sebesta will go back to serve again here for Erie. Sebesta zips one into the back row, picked up by the Lancers. That's Lucero with it, pass to the near side, blocked partially at the net, dug out there by Michelson. Set far side, Olsen will hit across the net and gets the kill, and so now Meredith Olsen makes it 3-0, and the Tigers starting out solid here in set number 2. Decent position both times for Lincoln was Alsani, and she just couldn't quite get to it. Now Olsen will tap it over. Blocked partially at the net. Back set near side. Michelson angles across court and touches the line. Peyton Michelson, her third kill of the set already, and the Tigers lead it 4-0. And 3 serves, 1 by Kate Sebesta. See if they can keep her rolling. Now Sebesta will serve again. Now Amen will set up for Olsen, and that one will sail long. And an error there by Meredith. And that's the first point of the match for Lincoln. As back to serve now is Jasmine Correa. Picked up there by Sebesta, set by Amen into the net. They'll say it was touched by Lance. Okay, I was about to say, I did not see a touch there by Lincoln, and so an error there on the set by Amond. Serve to the far side. Olsen will tap over. Diving dig. Good pickup there by Lincoln. Now Sebesta digs. Set up in the middle. A big whack by Huber. Bounces around, and too many touches for Lincoln. And Erie widening out that lead. Into the back row, dug out one hit, now Tigers on the attack. Amon will set in the middle, Huber unloads and pelts it off the top of the net, touches the floor, and another service one for the Tigers. And a timeout called by Lincoln. We're going to take our first timeout of the day. Tigers lead it 6-2 in the second set. And so Lincoln will win the first point out of the timeout. Always, when you're a coach, you feel much better if you can get that first point out of a timeout. That's the whole reason you even called a timeout. Now serve on the Erie side, dug there by Olsen. Pelted across. That was Maggie Olsen, by the way, on the dig. And another kill there out of the middle for Lincoln. Now softly passed over, dug out there by Sebesta, set up for Michelson, ripped one. Nice diving dig by Asalani. Back onto the Tiger side, Amon sets in the middle. That one is absolutely pelted, but dug out. That was Kurt. And a double touch called on the back row by Jasmine Coria. And the Tigers get their first point out of the timeout. And so back to serve for Erie now is Sky Ramsey. And a yellow card is given to one of the Lincoln coaches who was chatting it up with the officials, and now he is on the hot seat. And a good dig. It was one over the net, and it caught the Tigers off guard. I think it was a little bit of a mistake as Crystal Lucero kind of held her arms up and went, well, I didn't mean to do that, but it worked out. So a 3-point lead now for Erie after the point by Lincoln. Michelson will tap over down the line. Lucero will dig again. Played over third time by the Lancers. Sebesta, Amon, set far side. Olsen will tuck it in there. Maggie Olsen with a kill. Her first of the set. The Tigers lead it by 4 now. Here in this first game of this regional action, Tigers trying to punch their ticket to state. And we believe the last time, at least the last time they were regional champions was 1994. So it has been a long time, maybe 25 years since the Tigers have been a regional champ for sure, but it's been a long time since they've been to state. That one just touches the net. Near side, cross court, and a diving dig there to no avail was Sebesta. Lancers hanging around here in this second set. Tigers chased out to a 4-0 lead, but haven't really been able to widen the gap. Now back to serve for the Lancers is Treviso. Taken there by Kurtz. Set up. Olsen will send it long. Tigers not quite in the rhythm they were at the very first part of this set. And that one touches the line on the serve, so an ace for the Lancer server. That's Treviso. And now it's only a 2-point second set lead for Erie. So Lancers hanging tough, closing the gap. Treviso will serve it in the back row. Dug there by Olsen. Amon will set in the middle. That one's ripped by Kurtz. Gathered though, and a double touch on the Lancer setter as she tried to come in, and I don't know if it was called a double touch or a lift, but she just misplayed it. So a lift, I think, was called. I didn't see the signal. Now Kurtz will pelt it into the back row off the serve. Set into the back, and that one is just misfired, and a point for the Tigers. So Lily Kurtz tips the net. Good job by Hodison just to gather it. Now onto the Erie side. Set far side. It's Sebesta, ripped one. Good diving dig. Played over, second hit. Tigers on the attack again. Out of the middle. And it was just slammed home by Addison Huber. And that will widen out the Tigers to a 5-point lead. Kurtz again to serve here for the Tigers. The right-handed smack will go short, a service error, and a point for the Lancers. Now Peyton Michelson will come into the game for the Tigers as Amon back to serve. 14 serving 9. Erie on top here in set number 2. And just leaning out of the way, I think maybe even unintentionally, was Hodison, and she was able to avoid it, and it went long for a Lancer point. Or excuse me, that wasn't Hodison, that was Treviso. Amon sets far side. Michelson pelts and gets the kill. Too hot to handle for Treviso as that had some steam on it. Tigers back on top by 5 here in the second set. Now Sebesta will send one into the back row. Dug out there by the Lancers. They'll play from the far side. Blocked at the net, and a good block in there. I wasn't sure if that was Olsen or Huber that got their hands on it. I think it was Olsen. Floater dug out in the back row. Lancers will play it over Kozely, third time. Set by Amon. Back set near side. Michelson unloads, and it was a great set by Amon. She looked like she was going to send it far court, just tucked it back over her head, and Peyton Michelson was right there to slam it home. 7-point lead for Erie, largest of the set. Now Kate Sebesta will serve this into the back row, dug out there. Lancers on the attack out of the middle, a little bit out of system there. Now Tigers with a chance. Amon sets, far side. Olsen delivers a kill, and Maggie Olsen gets another kill. And the Tigers now lead it by 8. And a timeout here from the Lancers. We'll take a timeout. Tigers on top in the second set.
Better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to CarawayOrtho.com.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Here we have volleyball regional action here as Erie has a chance hosting today against the Lincoln Lancers, and we will see Palisade later today. And Erie with an 8-point lead. Lincoln taking a timeout trying to correct some things, but Tigers closing in on a 2-set lead. Sebesta waiting for the down referee, down umpire, to get everything ready, and he has, and now she will deliver the serve into the back row. Dug out too strong and wayward, and Tigers get an ace out of Lincoln's timeout, and that's a killer for the Lancers. So 9-point lead now for Erie. Sebesta still serving. She has been the hot server here in this set. A knuckler into the back row, picked up there by the Lancers. They'll play it from the back row. Amon will dig. Set up by Lindsay Sebesta and hammered home by Peyton Michelson. And for Michelson, she has about 4 kills in this set alone. Michelson and Maggie Olson have been tenacious on offense. Now Sebesta continuing to serve, a 10-point lead. Tigers doubling up the Lancers. Near side hit, miscued, and too many touches there for Lincoln, and Erie is cruising here in set number 2. Sebesta rips one into the back row, dug there, finally swiped over third time by the Lancer. Diving dig, and it was a good swipe that time by Alasani, and able to kind of break that string of Tiger points. They still lead it by 10 though. 21-11. As that one is zipped to Olsen, and an ace. An ace by Jasmine Coria. And Lincoln with back-to-back points, trying to show a little bit of fight here in the second set. Playing in the back row. Lindsay Sebesta dig. Set up far side. Olsen blocked, but down and touches the floor for a Tiger kill. And Erie leads it by 10 again as Lindsay Sebesta back to serve. Punched back, partially blocked. Set far side. Olsen will angle it into the middle, and a reset. Amond near side. Michelson hammers it home. And Peyton Michelson makes it 23-12. Tigers 2 points away from Peter here in set 2 as we see Palisade coming in. I'm always disappointed that Palisade's mascot is not the Peaches. Now set up near side and partially blocked, and it was actually touched by Michelson, and it is set point here in set number 2. As Sebesta will try and serve it out. Lindsay with the right hand hammers it into the corner. Dug onto the Tigers side. They'll have a chance here. Amon in the middle, hammered, and a good dig out of the back row by the Lancers. Now Solani will serve it or deliver it just in front of that back line, and Lincoln will stay alive at least for another point. And now Alasani will misfire. So, Tigers take set number 2, 25-13. We'll take a timeout here on the ETN.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Wow. Thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
You are watching the ETN.
Looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
You have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you. Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
And welcome back in, Tiger fans. We got confirmation from Nancy Tanaka, who is a volleyball legend here at Erie High School, that the one and only time that Erie has ever made state was in 1994. So that's not only the last time they went, it's the only time they've gone. And so Erie, for the first time in 25 years, trying to make state. Tell you what, it's been that many years that softball has made state in a row. That was the last time that Erie volleyball qualified for state. So Tigers trying to make a little bit of history here today and trying to take care of business in this first match against the Lancers. And we'll see the Lancers have some fight coming out of the third set. Tiger program certainly on the upswing over the past 6 or 7 years. Maya Michelson playing college ball at University of Alabama, Birmingham. Sydney Kreitz playing at Northeastern Junior College out in Sterling. And I see the Kreitz family, or some members of the Kreitz family, entering the building. And so the program that has certainly started to send players into college. And you felt like maybe even last year they were going to get to state, but they've been on the precipice now for a couple years. But got to take care of business here, and still, that's a good way to start this third set. Jess Amon delivers a strike for an ace. And the race starts out 1-0. Amon checking in. Coach Creek showing her where she wants to serve. Now set up far side. Dug there by Sebesta. Set near side, big hit. That was Kate, and it will end up being a kill as the Lancers were not ever able to regroup after the initial dig. Now Amon to serve again. Will zip one into the net. Amon, she pelts some heaters, but that one into the mesh. And the first serve in this set for Lincoln will be taken by Hodison. Hodison down the line with the right hand, dug out there by Michelson, too far, and they're going to call a net touch. On Lincoln. So 3-1 now. Played into the back row. Set into the middle, blocked, but onto the Erie side. That was almost an optical illusion from here. So Lancers cut it back to 1 as Correa goes back to serve. Jasmine Correa into the back row, dug out there by Sebesta. Amon sets backside for Michelson. That was partially blocked, then dug out. And another lift called. No, a double touch called, I beg your pardon, on Hodison. On the run, Hodison trying to set some balls today, and she has struggled while moving a little bit. Now played over third time by the Lancers. Tigers on the attack. Amon sets near side. Big hit by Olsen and touches the line. Kissed it right off the side line over there and gets the kill. And Maggie's been pretty rock solid in the last couple sets here for the Tigers. Now Sebesta will zip one into the back row. Bump set to the near side, blocked at the net. Michelson and Huber were in there, and they blocked 2 of them, and they get it to fall for the point. And Erie now leads it in the third set, 6-2. Erie with a 2-set lead. They're trying to finish off this first match with a sweep of the Lancers. Now a back set, and that one is miscued. And another double touch. And right now, the Lancers looking for answers. And that one will fall in there for an ace. That was tucked right into the corner. So Lindsay Sebesta makes it 8-2. And a timeout here from the Lancers. We'll step aside. Tigers lead it.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, an 8-2 score here in set number 3. Tigers are already on the court as they say, you know, we don't want to make many adjustments, just keep doing what you're doing. And so they're out there waiting for the Lancers who, you know, they played a competitive first set. That second set, they let things kind of get away from them after they made it a 2-point set. It was 10-2, and then the Tigers went on an 8-0 run, and that was pretty much the story of the second set as there's a missed serve out of a timeout. And so the Lancers have been reeling from that moment. Now jump serve into the back row. Amon, back set, far side. Michelson pounded it, and that's going to go up. Just misses the rafters, which will help it sail long, and a point there for the Tigers. So now Sky Ramsey into the game to serve here for Erie. Sky will smack it into the net. (9-4). Erie on top. And what's been a sharp game for the Erie attackers as they get another kill. They'll be pressed a little more in that Palisade match. And just the way things are looking right now, it has the feeling that that match will determine who goes to state. Palisade will play this Lincoln team next. We'll be off the air. We'll be back on probably around 2 o'clock, maybe a little earlier, for Erie versus Palisade. As the Tigers will try and go to the state tournament at the Denver Coliseum for the first time since 1994. They were league champs in 2002, 2003, but they did not qualify for state. And that one is miscued. 11-5, Erie on top though. As now Treviso will serve it up here for the Lancers. The high arcing toss, smacks it in the back row. Amon sets near side, big hit by Sebesta. Lancers can't handle it. Oh man, that was a bullet sent from Sebesta. Now Kurtz will sizzle that one in the back row. Second attack, or second hit attack, and then a little off-tempo swipe by Huber out of the middle, and the Tigers earn another point. Tigers continue to cruise here. And what's been a very quick first match, we might finish this one in a little over an hour. Oh, that one looked to be sailing maybe long, and a last second hit. Now the Tigers on the attack. Into the corner, dug out there by Lucero. Back on the Tigers side. Amon sets, near side hit, and Sebesta buries it into the floorboards. And Erie leads it by 9. So 14-5. And that one will fall into the net short off the serve there by Kurtz. And right now, Lancers a little bit out of sorts from the service or from the substitutions. They were trying to figure that out. They will bring in Tenorio, and Tenorio will serve it wayward. So 9-point lead here for Erie with Amon back to serve. Jess Amon, the state leader in assists, has been rocking it here today as well, setting up her teammates left and right. And you wonder why the Tigers might qualify for state this year. A big reason is Jess. Over 900 assists on the year. I don't know what I've done 900 times this year. Maybe try and solve audio problems on the ATN 900 different times. That's the only thing I can think of. As there's a good hit from the outside, another kill by the Tigers. And a timeout coming for Lincoln. We'll step aside. We'll probably take maybe our final timeout of this match. It leads at 16-7.
Go to where your friends are. Go to where the action's at. Go find your sense of adventure. Go Airheads, Airsoft Field and Store located in Erie, Colorado. Go Airheads and go Tigers.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility, and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
And welcome back in. A 16-7 9-point lead for the Tigers, as it is Kate Sebesta back to serve here for Erie. And in this kind of high mid-teen score for Erie, a chance to kind of make a run that will basically close out this game, but a good start out of the timeout for the Lancers. That was Correa that got the kill And now back to serve is Korea. So Jasmine will step into it with the right hand, dug out there, out of the middle, aim in to Michael, that's Huber, who pelted it home, and Addison Huber with another kill. And it's a 17-8 lead. Now Lindsay Sebesta back to serve for the Tigers. Will slice that one with her right hand and dropped it in there. It was a little bit of a change-up from the service line, and Korea had to take a dive forward and couldn't quite get to it. Now Sebesta again to serve here. Lindsay will dial it in with the right hand, tips off the tape. Good diving dig there by Lucero, and now played over third time. Eamon digs. Stepped in there and bump setting it was Sebesta, and then Peyton Michelson just absolutely uncorked a rocket. And so Lindsay Sebesta with the rare assist. Now Lindsay will play it into the back row, dug out there by Lucero, and they'll play it over third times with Hodison. Eamon in the middle. Played over by Kurtz. Now far side setup, blocked at the net, and I think that was Michelson that got her hand on it and just redirected it back onto the Lancer side. It's a 12-point lead, 20-8. So Tigers trying to lock this one up. And an ace for Sebesta. (21-8) lead here as this one is floated into the back row. Out of the middle, Sebesta digs. Eamon sets up, tapped over by Kurtz, and the Tigers are feeling it now. A 22-8 lead. And they're a couple points from ending this match. Sebesta serving into the back row. And a misfire on the set again. A double touch. And the Lincoln fans not happy with the double touch call, saying let him play, but officials doing a good job here today, controlling this one and I think making solid calls. 23-9. Erie on top here, 2 points away from hammering this thing home. And the ball went all the way out the door, down the hall. I think it stopped by the concession stand to pick up some popcorn. And now Lucero back in to serve. Jump serve for Lucero, back row, and misfire. Tigers trying to get it third time, and they won't. Misfiring on the dig was Kate Sebesta, and then Michelson tried to make a diving dig attempt and couldn't quite get it up. So Lucero again. Off the tape that time. Out of the middle, and that one is blocked. So little three-point heater here for Lincoln, all set up right now by the solid serving of Crystal Lucero. She's got the jump serve working, and this one into the back row, and Tigers finally in system here. Back set to Michelson, and she just punched it home. I don't know what the Lincoln fans are upset about there. They're being pretty vocal here, but it's a match point for the Tigers with Sky Ramsey serving. And David Grassi, who is wearing the ice and the crutches along with LaDorian Havard on the knee, is talking to Sky as the official on the floor is talking things over. With the PA announcer. And now the PA announcer, Mr. Paul Stacina, who's also a admin, is coming up to talk to parents who are complaining to officials, and so Paul Stacina, well, it's just a little bit of a parent situation. We mentioned that they were chatting, and so there's just not much to say, folks. This is parent ejection. That's what was happening. Parent not wanting to be ejected. Now Mr. Carpenter trying to handle things. And they're still not starting this until he is out of the gym, as Mr. Carpenter set him down in the corner. And so we continue to wait. But the Tigers are going to win this match, and they will have a chance to play their next match against Palisade later today, and a chance to qualify for state for the first time in 25 years. And now the athletic director, Justin Carpenter, coming over to the officials to talk things over. And Mr. Carpenter is actually trying to stand up a little bit for the Lincoln parent and say, hey, we're talking to him in the corner, but no, the officials will not allow him to continue to be in the gym. This particular gentleman who has been ejected. All right. Well, we're ready to replay some volleyball. All we need is one more point. And now Sky Ramsey set to serve. Ramsey into the back row. Lancers on the attack. Picked up there by Sebesta. Tigers could end the match here. Set up near side. Olsen hits, delivers the kill, and the Tigers win the match. And they are one win away from punching their ticket to the state tournament. Oh, Tigers, thanks for bearing with our technical difficulties early on. Tigers win it in 3 straight sets as they sweep away the Lancers. 25-12 in that last game. And that will do it here for the broadcast. We'll see you in about 2 hours back here on the ETN.